I don't know where Link went. It was supposed to be his turn to host. So, as punishment, I'm going to make you guys listen to my poetry. I'm punishing you guys instead of Link, I guess. Mm-hmm. That's what I just said. I'm punishing you guys instead of Link. Link, I'm punishing everybody by reading my poetry. I got a bonus at work, and the treat that I gave myself, besides these shoes, look at them. I subscribed to the Criterion channel, and I've been trying to watch some stuff. And I watched Kissing Jessica Stein. Have any of you watched that before? I thought it was going to be a really great bisexual movie, but it was made in 2001. So, anyways, I was really upset with the ending, which I'm not going to spoil for any of you. But I was upset at the ending because this titular Jessica Stein we thought was going to be a lesbian. She turned out dating a man at the end. And I was upset because I was like, I thought this was going to be gay representation. But then I was like, oh yeah, bisexuality exists. And I'm bisexual, so maybe I should read my own goddamn poem about being it and shut up. So anyways, I'm going to read you guys this poem. It's not my favorite poem, but I'm going to read it anyways. It's called I Have Three Dads and None of Them Know I'm Bi. When my father left my mother for another man, she reeled in the opposite direction and married the first guy to give her a rose at a gas station. Unfortunately, that guy was an evangelical. I still remember the time he brought up my history of sexual abuse and attempted to turn it into a sermon for one. He told me that sometimes experiencing that kind of abuse can turn a woman into a lesbian, a dubious and apocryphal notion, but that if I chose that path, I would be condemning myself to hell. I was 8. That was a terrifying aspect for me. Over a decade later, I was in the car with my father and his husband. He yelled out in frustration at the roads being closed for a pride parade. The slur he used to describe his own people appalled me. He said, "I don't need a parade just because I'm gay. This is ridiculous. It makes us all look bad." I had never before realized how much internalized homophobia my own father held. Did he not know that pride started out as a riot, as a fight that would one day lead to his very marriage being legalized? He scoffs at rainbows and pronouns, his identity as a conservative boomer outweighing his identity as a member of our queer community. The demon of his own homophobia, which led him to conceal his own sexuality for 30 years, still sits upon his back, and it breaks my heart to this day. So I let my sexuality follow the course that I was told it should. I grew up in a small town where the word gay was still used as a casual insult. I watched TV in the aughts and early teens where if I saw a bisexual character, they were labeled as attention-seeking, promiscuous, or just on the fence. They needed to pick a side. And I knew that I was attracted to men, so I guess that had to be my side. It wasn't until I was an adult when I had access to the beautiful diversity afforded to me by moving to a more populated city and by joining online communities that I realized that I had been burying a part of myself. That spark, that beautiful more than friendship feeling when Jess and I drove to St. Louis on a whim, sharing secrets and cigarettes with the car windows down. The woman whose smile made my cheeks burn when she came to order a latte from me every morning. The coworker who I felt a bewildering pull to impress and befriend. I knew something was different, but for so long denied myself what I was truly feeling, until the gentle guidance from my friends helped me uncover what had always been there. But I made this discovery about myself after entering into a loving relationship with a cis man. So now we reach the bi paradox. My relationship appears straight, so how can I claim to be queer? After years of finally feeling comfortable with my attraction to people of all genders and identities, I still feel an insecurity about how other people see it. I still feel pushed to pick a side, but that's not how bisexuality works. And with every confident queer person that I meet, I fill myself with more resolve. I will not tell my fundamentalist stepfather about my sexuality because I will not give him the satisfaction of feeling that his accusations of me having crushes on my friends as a teenager may have been right. I will not tell my fathers that I am bi because I do not want to have to explain to them that my sexuality is valid just because I'm in a straight passing relationship. I will tell you, though, that I am bisexual because I needed so desperately to hear from others like me when I was young. I needed someone to tell me that sexuality is a spectrum, that there is no fence and we don't have to pick a side, that love is love is love is love. It is all beautiful. We are all valid, and no one else gets to decide otherwise. Thank you.